Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for global markets and commodities. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we'll try to find out the entries, the exit and the trading range for most markets and commodities. We'll see how US, Europe, UK, India indices are going to behave, and also we'll look into gold, silver, crude oil and NG. Before I come up with my next analysis specifically for gold and DowJones and Nasdaq just before the cash session. So do like, share, subscribe and comment, and do press the bell icon so that you can stay tuned with the latest analysis. Now let's start the day with gold first. See, this is the hourly charts for gold. You can see clearly it is creating higher lows here, indicating that possibly it may try to act bullish, but there is a little resistance at around 1925 zone. So in between 1925 to 1915 we should avoid taking a position here. Breaking 1925, yes, you can go long. You can expect it to get a resistance at around 1927, 1931, and beyond that definitely it should fly. See, this is comfortable. All the indicators, there is a crossover on MACD which is probably can happen. Right now it is on the verge of a crossover, and stochastic is comfortable there, so I'll be watchful there. Now let's have a look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts too, it is showing the same higher lows or resistance here at around 1925 zone. So if it breaks 1925, definitely you can go long. Also the support now at around 1920 is definitely there. So with the support at 1920, we can remain long on gold. Possibly you can expect it to rise a bit, but yes, if 1920 is broken, you can again have to go short there. Below 1920, I will expect it to break again. Similarly, on the 3-hour charts, higher lows and highs are almost restricted there. So yes, there is a resistance at 1925. Breaking this, you can expect it to rise towards 1928, 1930, and beyond that it will definitely fly towards 1935 zone. But I will be watchful, I will be cautious. With the support at 1920, one can remain long. That is what it appears right now here. Now on the 4-hour charts too, on the 4-hour charts, higher lows and position getting some resistance at 1925, breaking which, yes, you can go long. However, I'll be still cautious while taking a long. And yes, if you are already if you have already taken a position with the support at 1920, with the stop loss at 1920, one can remain long. The next target is 1930, and beyond that it should try to hit 1935 levels. So I'll be still expecting a rise here on gold. That is what it appears. Yesterday is broken the support at 1920, but again trading with this rise here. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, it is consistently given lower lows, lower highs and higher lows. Now lower highs and higher lows indicating it is trying to consolidate before trying to give a breakout. It may try to consolidate for a couple more days before it tries to give a breakout. So again, the trading range for the day is mostly towards 1915 to 1935, 1937 levels. It can try to confine it within itself. Now with the support at 1920, as I said, one can go long on gold. One can expect 1925, 1928, 1931 and 1935 levels. It can try to hit again these levels. Also, if it breaks 1915, yes, you can go short there. So breaking 1915, we have to go short. The target is 1910, 1906 and 1901. Also look at the indicators there on the daily charts. See, on the daily charts, you'll find directional movement is still bullish, and stochastic is near to comfortable, may try to converge and may try to drop again, but I'll be watchful there. And MACD is still on sell, running parallel are divergent. So yes, probably right now it appears that gold is trying to trade within range and trying to consolidate. Yesterday it broke the support at 1920, but went till only 1915 levels and 1910 levels. And today again I'll be watchful in between this zone 1915 to 1935. It may try to trade. So yes, the verdict is, with the stop loss at 1920, you can go long. The next target 1925, 1927, 1928, 1931 and 1935 levels. Beyond, if you see it breaking any point of time 1940 levels today, yes, that is the level beyond which you can expect that it is broken the it has come out of the consolidation zone and may rise soon. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. See, similar is the pattern on daily charts for silver, and yesterday it went till its support at 2460, which is a stronger support for silver. Now you can also see it is giving higher lows here, so I'll be watchful, and lower highs here. So yes, if you see it trading above 2480 here, right now it is at 2482, you can remain long, but the stop loss should be somewhere at around 2470 levels, and you can again probably expect it to rise. And yes, if you see it breaking 2460 any point of time, you can go short. It is going to drop towards 2450 and below levels. This time 2440 is going to provide a stronger support. So probably with the support at 2480, it may try to rise a bit before looking forward to a drop. See, the rise can be smaller. If it is bearish, the rise can be smaller, but the drop could be sharper, and that is why always trade with stop loss. And for both gold and silver, I expect that yes, take a long, but yes, trade with stop loss error. And the target for the long entry about 2480 is towards 2490, 2500 and 2510. These three levels are important. Beyond this, you can expect it to hit 2530 levels. Now see, 2530, 2540, this zone between 2540 and 2480 is important for silver. If it breaks and any point of time upside or downside, that is the point where you can see a clear direction. Right now it is still in consolidation mode. Any time if you see it breaking 2460, go short there. So 2460 rather I will say, and 2540, this is the zone in which we should not, or rather take a position, but take with caution, with strict stop loss. It can reverse any point of time. A stochastic is comfortable. MACD is still on sell. On the 4-hour charts, similarly on the 4-hour charts, here you can find interesting observation. See, with this as pivot, it is trying to give higher highs and lower lows. So it is expanding in nature, and probably now it might look at 2490 and on the downside 2470. So let it break out either ways, and then only you should take a position. That is what it appears between 2470 2490. We have to be a little bit cautious. Beyond that, it will rise towards 2510 2520 zone. So if it breaks 2490, it might try to trade with a rise towards 2510 and 2520 level. Any move beyond 2520 should be taken as a bonus, and it will try to head towards 2540 plus levels. It is sell on directional movement. Stochastic trading near to bottom there, near to oversold rather I will say. And yes, MACD has crossed over and selling, trading in a sell zone. So I'll be watchful here. Let's also have a look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour chart, similarly you can find that it is trying to trade in this fashion. Lower lows, higher highs. So yes, any move beyond 2490 will take it towards 2505 2510. This zone is important. Beyond that, it will definitely fly towards 2520 and 2540 levels. On the downside, if it breaks 2460, yes, that is the time you can go short there, and you can expect it to drop sharply. So take your positions accordingly, near to bottom on most of the indicators, and hence we can expect a rise, but still trade with caution. These are markets beyond you and me. Now let's have a look at oil. Oil on the daily chart trading at $111 levels with the support at 108, and you can see the support at 108 is coming into picture strongly there. And if you see it breaking 114, definitely you can expect it to rise. Else, if it breaks 110, definitely we might see this is the previous day's candle still trying to continue, and we have seen a red candle here. Probably the next red candle can come today, and if you see it trading below 110 itself, yes, you can take a short entry there, and you can again expect it to come back to 108, which is going to be stronger support. Below that, it may try to come back towards 105 and below levels. See, this is the channel it is trying to trade within, and any breakout beyond this zone, that is at around, for the today's candle, probably it is at around 108 levels. So if it breaks 108 today, probably one can go short, one can expect it to drop towards 105, and this time it can try to break strongly towards 103 levels, 100 levels also. So trade with caution. Also, we must not forget previous candle has given higher highs, so I'll be watchful here. And any breakout beyond 114 is something I will consider this is bullish breakout, and it will try to resume the bull run along again beyond 114 levels. It is overbought on stochastic, and that is what we have seen. It is trying to drop, so probably you can expect a drop. If it drops below 108, definitely you can take a short position. And yes, 110 is the level. Beyond this itself, I'll try to initiate a short position, but still it is risky as it can reverse any point of time. So a definite short position on oil is below 108, then you can expect it to drop towards 105, 103 and 100 levels also. Interestingly, the MACD is trying to converge here. MACD is trying to cross over here, so I'll be cautious, little bit cautious here. And yes, if it crosses over on a buy side, probably it can again turn out to be a bull there. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, interestingly, see, higher lows, support at 108, and with the support at 108 it is trying to rise. There is a resistance here at around 100. This is the pivot level at around 111.2 levels, and beyond this, if it breaks, we may see a rally again. But the only definite long on oil is above 114, beyond which you can expect it to rise again. How far this could go? This can again hit 118 and 120 levels. But yes, definitely if you see it breaking 108, don't forget to go short on the 4-hour. The stochastic is still at bottom, and there is a crossover on sell side on the 4-hour chart. So possibly if it crosses over and drops below 108, you can expect a drop. However, the stochastic is trading near to bottom there. Now look at the 3-hour charts. Similarly, on the 3-hour charts, this is the 20 period moving average, which is giving it a stronger support and the pivot at around 108. So this zone at 108 is important, and this zone till 111.5 is important. So in between 108 and 111.5, don't trade. Rather, I will say 108 and 112, don't trade. Beyond 112, yes, you can initiate a long position. You can expect it to rise, and below 108 you can expect it to drop. So the drop could be sharper here. Similarly, on the 2-hour chart, so the verdict here is any long entry beyond 112. Beyond 112 you can expect 113.5, 114 levels, and if it breaks 114, that is a level beyond which it will definitely fly. And yes, if you see it trading below 108, close your eyes and go short. It will definitely drop towards 105, 103 and $100 levels also. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural gas. Look at NG. As I told yesterday in my analysis, that breaking 50.2, don't forget to go long, and that is what has happened. The target as 50.52 levels have been achieved. I hope you all profited here. Also look at this, it is creating higher lows. Also this is the resistance at 50.2, 5.02, sorry, 5.02, which it has broken and trading with a rise. So probably again the support today is here at around $5.1 levels. With the support at 5.1, you can expect NG to again give it a rise. But how far this could go, as I shared in my weekly analysis, the target is at around 54, 58, 5.4 and $5.8 levels. It can try to rise beyond this, also very much possible. See, it has overpassed one hurdle at 5.02, and beyond 5.02, definitely we are bullish. We can expect it to rise towards 5.4, $5.8 levels. But on the stochastic, the NG is overbought, so I'll be still very much cautious. If it breaks 5.1, yes, I'll be expecting it to drop again, and then the support at 5.02 will come into picture. The resistance previously now will be the support at 5.02. If it breaks that, definitely we can expect a further fall. However, I expect it to resume the bullishness still, and it is on the MACD, it has crossed over and widened divergent, so possibly you can expect it to resume the bull again. And on the RSI, it is comfortable. On the 4-hour charts, we can expect, see, now on the 4-hour charts, $5.2 levels are giving it a resistance. If it breaks 5.2, yes, you can go long again. The next target is 5.4. 5.26. So it may try to hit 5.26 and beyond that it will fly. So beyond 5.2 you can definitely take a long entry. You can expect 5.26, and if it breaks 5.26, the next target is towards 5.35 and $5.4 levels for the day. But it is overbought on the daily charts, and I'll be still little bit cautious, as however, one possibility is that it can give a stream bull again today and then may try to consolidate for the rest of the week. So I'll be still very much cautious there. Also, if it breaks 5.1 zone here at 5.1, then you can expect it to drop again towards 5.05 $5.02 levels. Now directional movement is bullish, overbought on the stochastic, and MACD has crossed over and divergent, overbought on RSI. So couple of indicators are indicating that it is overbought. However, these are markets and beyond any indicator or beyond any trade. Now look at this on the 3-hour charts, same here, $5.2 levels giving it a resistance. So yes, beyond 5.2 take a long entry for 5.26, and beyond 5.26 it will fly towards 5.35 $5.4 levels. Below 5.1, yes, you can take a short entry below 5.1. The next support at 5.05 5.02 will come into picture, and if it breaks $5 levels, it is definitely going to break. However, I expect that possibly it may try to give it a bull again, so trade accordingly. This is all for NG. Now let's have a look at Nifty. First, let's have a look at the daily chart for Nifty, and you can see the daily chart for Nifty. It is still trading below this resistance zone. So the resistance at 17,450 is still very much existent, and rather I will say any long entry on Nifty is suggested only beyond 17,500. If it trades, if you see it trading beyond 17,500, yes, you can take a long entry and you can expect 17,650 and 17,700 also can be achieved. So a long entry beyond 17,500 is a good position beyond which you can remain long. Else right now it is getting a resistance at this zone, and I expect that probably it may try to continue getting resistance. However, with most markets bullish, you can expect a rise in Nifty also. That is very much possible. Trading beyond 120 and 50 moving average. Now the support at 17,200 and 17,100 is there, and possibly with the support at this zone you can expect that it can continue resuming the bull run. But yes, still I am warning again, 17,500 is the level beyond which only one can expect it to remain long. Directional movement is or neither indicating bullishness nor bearishness. On the daily charts, stochastic is near to overbought, it is divergent, and probably this indicates that it is reversed from here and you can expect a drop, and it may enter into oversold position. However, it is waiting for a reversal point, and if you see it trading below 17, here you can see, if you see it trading below this point at 17,350 today, and you can expect that yes, you can again expect it to come back to 17,280. Below that, this zone, this is the 100 period moving average at 17,240 230, which is going to provide a stronger support. So probably in between 17,350 and 17,500, don't try to take a position in between these 150 points. Below 17,350 you can expect it to come back to 17,230, and below that, see previous candle, it has seen lower lows, and that is what I am observing. Lower lows indicated that still little bit bearishness is there, and probably if it reverses today below 17,350 and 17,300, you can expect that it is going to drop sharply. So it can drop sharply if it trades below 17,350 and 17,300 zone. Below that you can expect 17,240 first support, 17,100 next support, 17,000 the third support. It can break, but be cautious. Directional movement, the stochastic is overbought and looking downward, so I'll be cautious there. MACD is bullish and parallel, so yet a mixed indication on signals there, on indicators there. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, now look at this. On the 4-hour charts, there is a support at 17,350. See, 3 candles getting a support. Now look at this here, 17450, in between 17350 and 17450, but I have widened my box 17350 and 17500. Don't try to take a position. If you see it breaking below 17350, go short there. The first support at 17300, then 17240 will come into picture. Below that you can again expect it to drop towards 17200 and 17100 level. Below that, sky is the limit, it can drop sharply. And right now it is forming almost double top there, and yes, with the formation of double top it can try to resume a drop. But however, with Asia session remaining bullish today, probably we have to be very cautious with the shorts, and yes, a good short entry below 17350 and 300 can be taken. Now look at the 4-hour chart. The stochastic is overbought, continuing in the overbought position. We have to have a drop. How far it could sustain, that we need to look. See, this is the time at which it has sustained the overbought position for a little long, traded sideways, and then gave a breakout. So after that, then a strong drop followed. So I'll be still very much watchful in between 17350 and 17500. You can still expect it to drop. However, there is a MACD crossover on 4-hour charts, and if it crosses over, you can expect it to resume the bull. On the 3-hour charts, also it is overbought. On the 3-hour charts, it is also forming double top here. Any breakout above or below definitely will try to. Also, previous candle gave a lower lows, and hence if it breaks 17350 zone, yes, you can take a short entry towards 17300, and below that it will try to break strongly towards 17240, 17200, 17100 level. So take your positions accordingly. Any breakout beyond 17500 is an indication that it may continue the bull, and it is going to head towards 17640, 17700 and plus levels are also possible. However, I am of opinion for a drop, but these are markets beyond you and me and can do either ways. Look at the stochastic on the 3-hour charts is also overbought, and it is still in bullish side on the MACD. So take your positions accordingly. This is all for Nifty. Now let's have a look at US30. Now look at the US30 there. US30 charts. See, this is kind of a upwards consolidation, higher lows, and the highs are not very much. See, the taper in the highs are not very much. You can say it is bullish but in consolidation mode. So I'll be still watchful. Breaking 34,920, 950 zone, yes, you can go long there. 35,000 is the ultimate resistance. Beyond this you can expect it to fly. And similarly on the downside, if you see it trading below 34,800, there you can go short for 34,680, and this is going to be important. This is a 3-hour chart. This is going to be 34,700 is going to be important support, but don't trade between 34,800 and 34,920 zone. Beyond 34, any move beyond 34,920, it will fly towards 35,000 and plus levels. Look at the stochastic is overbought, and yes, it has to drop a bit, but these are markets, it can sustain in overbought position for a little long. Also look at the MACD is on the verge of a crossover. RSI is near to overbought. This is just on a 3-hour charts. Looking at the 4-hour charts, you will find that 4-hour charts are also overbought. Also look at this. See, the 4-hour charts are also giving the same impression there, and yes, it can give you a breakout, very strong breakout on the upside if it continues. So there is a ceiling out there at 34,900, 920 zone. If it breaks this zone at 34,900, 920, definitely it is going to give you a strong bullish candle which will try to take it towards 35,200 plus levels. So these are markets. Breaking 34,920, yes, you can go long, and breaking 34,800, there you can go short for 34,700, 34,600 and below levels. So it can try to reverse the complete market, and with the support at this zone at 34,400, we can still expect that probably how it behaves we will be watching out for. Now, as I said, 34,920, beyond that it will try to give it a strong candle. Below 34,800 you can go short. In between this 120 points you have to be a little bit cautious. See, this is extremely overbought on the 4-hour charts also, and you can see how it beautifully it sustained this extreme overbought zone for previously in history, and then the retracement is just minor. So yes, it can sustain these overbought zones. These are markets and we have to be cautious. 34,920 is the level beyond which you can remain long. MACD is still on sell side on the 4-hour charts. Coming back to the daily charts, on the daily charts you will find, see, here is the 100 period moving average, which is giving it, which may give it a resistance at around 34 920 950 zone. So yes, as I said, beyond this zone one can remain long. However, right now it appears, in fact, 34 920 is a very good level beyond which one can remain long. Right now it is getting a little resistance, and from this, if it reverses, short drops below 34 800, go short there, you can again expect it to give a sharp red candle, which, see, the support right now on this candle is available at around 34 600. So it may try to hit 34 600 also. If it drops below 34 800 level, then and then only. So the position is clear here. A long entry beyond 34 920, a short entry below 34 800. Below 34 800 you can expect 34 700 and 34 600, which are going to be strong support levels, and it can again resume breaking 34 600. Yes, one can remain short, and it is going to break towards 34 400 and below levels. Look at the stochastic here, overbought, but these are markets, it can sustain these overbought levels, and I have to be very cautious. One have to be very cautious here. Any breakdown, I am expecting a break, but these are markets. How far this could stretch, I'll be a little bit suspectful here right now. And look at the MACD on the daily charts are trying to converge. It has seen the peak out there, so possibly a drop can come and you can expect it to converge again, and we can expect that US30 might trade in range. So overall, I'll be looking forward to 34 600 at least throughout this today, and below that we can expect a sharp drop. Any move beyond 34 920, yes, you can remain long, and you can expect that US30 is going to rise beyond. So this is all for US30. Now let's have a look at US100. Now this is the chart for US100. The support at 14,400 is important. 14,400 and 460 zone is important. If it breaks this zone, then only I will consider this as bearish, and below that we may see it coming back towards 14,200. However, this is just a wish list. You can see how beautifully it is given. This is the first bullish candle, higher lows, and now it is getting little bit resistance at 14,700 zone. Breaking 14,700, you can expect that it is going to hit 14,800 14,880 zone. It may try to give similar size of candle, which is almost 200 250 points. So breaking 14,700, you can expect 14,800 840 and 900 880 and 900 can also be expected. So I'll be watchful. If it breaks 14,700, I'll recommend you to go long there. Look at the stochastic is sustaining this overbought zone, and hence it has to drop. It will come back sharply towards oversold position soon, but when it the inflection point is something which I'll be looking forward to, whether it is for 14,780, whether it is 14,800, whether it is beyond that, I'll be watchful of. However, for the day, any long entries beyond 14,700, beyond that you can expect it to rise strongly. And MACD has almost seen the high from here. It should start converging. If it doesn't, then yes, that is extreme bullishness, and it will drop in a single day. So I'll be watchful and I'll be cautious there. Any move beyond 14,900, yes you can, 14,700, yes you can go long. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts also similarly you will find that, see, it is giving a signal there, but I will be still watchful. Any breakout here is good indication that it is going to drop. However, previous 3 candles lower lows is indicating that possibly from here the next candle will try to take it further down towards at least first support at 14,550 and then 14,400 can be expected. So this zone between 14,400 460 is important for Nasdaq 100. Any move below 14,400 is definitely, it is going to drop further. On a 4-hour chart, stochastic is overbought. It is trying to converge crossover, and then probably you can expect a drop. However, let's see, MACD is still on buy side, running parallel, overbought on RSI. So yes, all the indicators are indicating that it is overbought on the daily and 4-hour charts. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts also, it is kind of reflecting that, see, it may give you a symmetry here. This is a 3-hour chart. The second red candle may resume, and from here the candle size may increase. The support at 14460 should come into picture. This is the 20 period moving average here, and right now if it gets a support at 14460, still it is remains in bullish zone. However, breaking 14400, yes, it is going to drop sharply, and any move beyond 14400 is something which is confirmation that one can remain short on FTSE and Nasdaq 100 throughout this week. So right now it is overbought on the 3-hour charts, and hence we can expect a little drop trying to converge and crossover. Overbought on RSI. So the verdict here is any long entry is on Nasdaq 100 is above 14700, and yes, till the time it is below 14700, one can expect 14580, 14520, 14450, 460 levels can be achieved before it tries to resume the rise. I am expecting that probably it can try to come back at least towards 14550 and 460 zone once before resuming the bull. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100. Look at the charts for FTSE 100. Clearly the support at 7460, and beyond that, see this channel here clearly giving higher lows and creating a channel. Also look at this, the highs are getting diminished here, so indicating that the breakout has to be expected, and only breakout beyond 7520 is confirmation that it is going to hit 7550, 7600 levels, and this time the breakout could be stronger. At the same time, if it breaks 7480, so rather I will say 7470, if it breaks 7470, that is the time you should go short on FTSE 100. Then you can expect 7450 levels, and below that you can expect 7400 and 7380 also. So possibly we may be watchful here. Any breakout beyond 7520, go long, and then we can expect 7550 plus levels. Also look at this, extremely overbought on the 3-hour charts, and hence a little bit of cooling is required. The inflection point has to reach, and then it will reverse from there. So I'll be watchful there. MACD is still on sell, and RSI is near to overbought here on the 3-hour charts. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, see, on the 4-hour charts, similar is the observation, getting a support here with this at support. Also look at this, probably the channel high is at 7520 here, and yes, only if it breaks 7520, I'll recommend you to go short, and any drop below 7470, yes, you can go short there. You can expect 7440, and then 7400 can also be expected. On the flip side, if it breaks 7520, 7550 and plus levels can be expected. It can try to give a strong breakout towards 7600. Now look at the daily charts. FTSE 100 is almost trying to give a third bull there, third bullish candle there. Probably if it breaks this zone at 7520, then one can definitely remain long, and as I said, 7470, below that you can expect it to drop, and this time the drop could be sharper if it breaks below 7470 levels, then only. Now, so look at the daily charts, stochastic and indicators. It is still on buy, and it is extremely overbought. So yes, it has to drop, but how far this could sustain, this could stretch, that we need to be watchful of. In between this 50 points, 7470, 7520, don't trade, don't take a position. Let's still be observant. However, on the charts there, it appears that we might see a little rise. The MACD is looking forward to running parallel and still on buy side, and looking forward to an inflection point. So this is all for FTSE 100. Don't trade between 7470 and 7520. Above and below, take your positions. It is definitely give you 30 points of move either ways. Now let's have a look at Germany 40. Now look at this on the daily charts with the support at 14250. This is broke out this channel. Germany 40 broke out this channel at 17450 levels, 14450 levels, and 14200 in between this, and this is a breakout. Possibly, see, it has formed a tail, and beyond now here, if you see it trading beyond 14600, one must take a long entry at 14600, and then you can again expect it to hit 14750. It can give you a strong bullish candle beyond 14600, where you can expect it to give at least 100 150 points. But any drop any drop below 14, coming back here, any drop below 14,400 and it falling within this zone will also be an indication that it is going to drop. However, for the day, one can take a short entry at 14,480 levels, 14,470 levels, and then you can expect that it is going to get a little support at 14,400. Below that, it will try to drop strongly. So yes, you can take a short entry only at 14,470, 480 zone, and you can take a long entry at 14,600 in between. See, this is almost 130 points in which you have to be little bit cautious there, as it is overbought here on the daily charts. Also, the stochastic was overbought. Now it is again trying to continue in this overbought zone. However, these are markets possibly beyond 14,470. One can expect it to drop towards 14,400, and below that it will again come back towards 14,200 levels. Look at the MACD, divergent and bullish. On the 4-hour charts, let's have a look. On the 4-hour charts, see, this is kind of a breakout candle it is trying to give. See, this is the inflection there, and this is the high point there. So probably if it breaks 14,600, that is the point beyond which we can go long, and below 14,480 zone you can go short there, and then it will try to form a symmetry. It will try to give you a breakout on the downside. However, right now it appears that it will continue with the bull run, and MACD is extremely overbought on the 4-hour chart, but these are markets, and MACD stochastic is overbought. MACD is trying to cross over on a buy side. Similarly, on the 3-hour charts, let's also have a look. 3-hour charts are also overbought. Look at this. See, higher lows, and that is why I say breaking 14,480 you can go short there. You can expect 14,400, and below that you can expect to get a sharp drop. Also, it is trading in this channel, and hence any breakout beyond 14,600 will be a confirmation of a bullish entry. You can expect it to give a strong breakout beyond 14,600. So I'll be watchful in between these 130 points, between 14,600 to 14,480 levels. Any move above or below, we will take a position accordingly. So this is all from my side. If you like and appreciate my effort, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friends. Don't forget to join the Telegram channel. My Telegram channel and email IDs are mentioned in the description. You can be part of my next mentorship batch. It's going to start on 4th of April. First invest in your learning, and then you can be profitable. Then you can reap profits throughout your life. Strategies taught in this course will help you become a proficient and efficient trader. Also, you can be part of my VIP membership channel. Reach out to me via Telegram or email for details. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.